Who's going to the playoffs this year and who's getting left out? What's going on, everybody? I hope you're going to have a very, very beautiful day. Okay, these plays are according to betonline.ag. Let's look at both conferences, okay? So I have the Chargers, Kansas City, Cincinnati, Buffalo, and Indianapolis definitely getting in the playoffs this year in the AFC. Obviously, things get a little interesting when we look at the wild card slots, but I like Cincinnati at minus 130 more than I like Baltimore at minus 170 to get in. Okay, I like Joe Burrow better than Lamar Jackson. I like what Cincinnati has at the wide receiver position a lot more than what Baltimore has. That trio of wide receivers is the best, in my view, in the NFL. I think they're much improved on the offensive line. I think their defense that did well last year, it's back intact. And they got Daxton Hill, first-round draft pick to help their secondary. I like Cincinnati to go to the playoffs at minus 130. Now, Denver is at minus 140 to go. Baltimore, like I said, is at minus 170. But one team that I think is going to sneak in is the Miami Dolphins at plus 140. Okay, the Dolphins, I really believe that if Tua has time to throw the ball, he is one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. And you got Tyreek Hill, you got Jalen Waddle. It's the fastest duo at the wide receiver position in the NFL and maybe in NFL history. They got Raheem Mostert running the ball, and their offensive line should be much improved with Teron Armstead and Connor Williams. On defense, Javon Holland, Xavier Howard, Byron Jones. I mean, that's a very good secondary. I think Jalen Phillips in the trenches is going to be very, very good for them on defense. So I like Miami at plus 140 to sneak into the playoffs. I think that's an interesting play. I think two teams that are getting disrespected here that you might want to keep an eye on are the Raiders, who are at plus 160 to get in, and the Patriots are at plus 145. Now, the Raiders went to the playoffs last year, and I think on defense, if Chandler Jones can stay healthy there with Max Crosby, man, I think that could be a really, really interesting duo pressuring the quarterback. And also, when you look at their offense, man, there is no better duo of wide receivers running routes than Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow. And then you throw in Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs. Derek Carr is a very competent quarterback. If they can get their offensive line issues resolved, I think the Raiders could be an interesting play here at plus 160. And I know New England lost some people on defense. The secondary is a question mark. They don't have a ton of talent at the wide receiver position, but they didn't have a ton of talent last year, and they went to the playoffs. So Mac Jones going into year two, listen, he might be much improved, and he was very good last year. So let's keep an eye on the Pats. Okay, the NFC. I got Tampa, the Rams, Dallas, Green Bay, and San Francisco getting in. Okay, now, and then obviously when we look at more of the wild cards here, things get interesting. But I got Arizona getting into the playoffs in the 7th slot at plus 125. I think it offers really, really good value. They had the 11th best defense in the league last year. They still have J.J. Watt. They still have Marcus Golden. They have some very interesting pieces in their secondary. And when you look at their offense, I know that DeAndre Hopkins will be out for the first 6 games, but you still got Rondale Moore. You got Marquise Brown. You got Kyler Murray. If he stays healthy for 17 games, this is an MVP caliber player when healthy. He's shown to be that guy. So let's count on him being healthy this year. Arizona plus 125 went to the playoffs last year. I think offers good value. And if you're looking for a long shot, look at Carolina at plus 325. If Baker Mayfield is the guy, he's had 2 really good seasons in his career in the NFL. Look at what they have at the running back position. Christian McCaffrey, can he stay healthy? He might be the number 1 fantasy running back in the league. We know how good he is. And then you got DJ Moore, you got Robbie Anderson catching passes, you got a much improved offensive line, and you got a defense that was number 2 in the NFL last year, okay? So if everything comes together for Carolina, if you're looking for a long shot at plus 325, might be worth the chance. Okay, we shall see what happens. And for everything regarding the world of betting, you can go to oddshark.com and also be sure to click on the link below where Oddshark will keep you up to date on which sports books have the best prices for your futures bets. Talk soon. Bye-bye.